Welcome back to another episode of Dreamfall Chapters, which this is the fifth and final chapter. Hopefully this is a really good one. Let's just get into it. Oh, okay. Nice little recap. Oh, I didn't see the space. When I woke from my coma, I chose to start down a new path, find a job related to my studies. Until recently I've been working for Mira at Pandemonium. I was hoping to learn more about neural programming. That didn't pan out. The choice you made in storytime has had a major impact on your journey. You can always return to the beginning to make a different choice and experience a different storyline. Okay, so it does affect it quite a bit. Reza and I are still together. It's been rough and I don't know if we'll last, but at least we're trying. At least we have each other. Your relationship with Reza will shape your life now and forever. I handed the data proving Gominska's in Watikorp's pocket to Bruti. Andy was murdered, but he'd left the data for me to find, and now I need to get it out there. I don't want his death to be without meaning. Your actions continue to affect the story. I've made the decision to remember everything. I'm trying to piece together the events that led me to this place. It's been difficult, but I'm not giving up. I will remember what happened to me. Your path changed because of your choice, and this will continue to live with the consequences. So if I would have chosen not to remember, how different would the story be? So I feel games like this, they kind of give you the choice, but you still get to the same goal, like the same ending, sometimes. So I don't know if this one would have a different ending. Maybe. On that day in July, long ago, I bought Reza cheese soup for lunch. Even the tiniest decisions will have long-lasting repercussions. And while this particular choice will not return to haunt you, it's something to keep in mind. Oh, okay. Cheese soup. The man who broke into my apartment saved my life. If I hadn't reacted the way I did, who knows what might have happened. Falk Friedman lived or died based on your actions. Lives were affected, and you will be reminded of his fate. Okay. While escaping Friar's Keep, I spared the warden's life. I could have easily killed him, but what purpose would that have served? Revenge is a hollow victory. Your choice had repercussions. Niane confessed to her secrets to the rebels, and she was locked up for her crimes. Shepard has not decided her fate. Yeah, but it's already affected. Niane's fate has affected the story, and the consequences will soon be apparent. Everyone's gone, aren't they? Anna caught me off guard and kissed me. I didn't pull away. I didn't know what she was from me. What? Or what she wants from me. But I hope she didn't get the wrong idea. I'm not interested in her romantically. I haven't seen Anna since that night. Anna and you could never be, but your choices continue to affect your relationship. I chose not to torture the Azadi officer. Because of this, the rebels stayed in Old Town and were caught in the raid. Many were killed, but at least the Azadi met some resistance. Their losses were heavy as well. Your decision affected the rebels' movement, as well as your relationship with Enu, Liku, Shepard, and the others in the resistance. Yeah. But I don't know. I think I preferred Enu's. I don't know. Even though I hope she's alive. After the interrogation, I let the officer go. He was a sexual predator and a criminal, but he can be useful to us in the tower. He's already provided us with valuable information, and I gained Enu's respect. Shut up, Bone. While losing Liko's. He hasn't accompanied me on the mission since. Your choice to kill or spare the Asadi after affected your relationship with Liko and Enu. Yeah. Well, it was my choice to take him with me on that mission. I revealed some things about myself and my life that I haven't told anyone else in the Resistance. I'm usually a private person, but it's an important part of who I am, and I saw no reason to hide that. Your friends and allies have a better understanding of who you are. Okay, well I think that's fair enough. I returned the pipeworker's tools after using it to open one of the tubes. Your actions have had consequences for Ulvik. Yeah, that was a good choice. I think it just does this for every single time, but we're playing them straight after each other, so we don't really need all of this, but well. I left Liko behind, just as Shepard ordered. I know Liko will never forgive me, but hopefully his presence in Mercuria will aid the rebels. Your decision to bring Liko to Gian or leave him behind continues to affect the story. Yeah, he died, didn't he? He's good. Brian wanted to stay in Abnax's house, but I said no. Bob entrusted me with the key. I didn't feel I could leave Brian there. Maybe I was wrong. After all, I'm sure I can trust him. You will face the consequences of this choice. Now I know he's locked up and couldn't come to Enu's aid. When she was in the Azadi raid, Niane was able to attend to Enu later that day. However, she is now recovering. What? Enu was injured in the raid in the Enclave, but the severity of her wounds and her current condition are dependent on a choice you've made in an earlier chapter. So, she's okay? That's what I'm getting out of that. If she's injured, it's sad, but she's alive. Okay, on with the story. Blank screen. Book 5, Dreamfall chapters, Redux. Recall, chapter 12. It's just me that's blurry. That looked really bad. Oh, and we're awake. So why are we here? We disappeared in the Pandemonium. Hey! Wonka's.
Zoe, you're awake.
What? Oh, Wonkers, get off me! Oh, what time is it? Wait, where am I?
You're in the hospital, Zoe. In Casablanca. Don't you remember?
No.
You got really sick, and they brought you here to make you better. I've been watching over you. You've been in a coma for a long, long time.
I'm not sure. I'm confused.
You just woke up, Zoe. It must be strange to be awake again. Don't worry. It'll pass. You just need to rest.
That's a new voice for Wonka's, that.
I'll watch over you.
Wonkers, you don't sound like yourself.
Yeah, I was.
You've been very sick, Zoe. You can't trust yourself right now. Just close your eyes and go back to sleep.
It seems creepy.
You'll feel much better afterwards.
No, I can't sleep anymore.
I wouldn't recommend that, Zoe. You're not well. You need to go back to sleep.
I need to get up.
I wouldn't recommend that, Zoe. You're not well. You need to go back to
Stop
sleep.
it, Wonkers. Over 200 unread posts.
Huh.
So I was more popular in a coma than when I was awake. Encouraging.
Are all closed?
No, this isn't really me anymore.
No. What? So we're going out and away.
No, this isn't really me anymore.
Is there another door?
Thanks for joining us. Things are generally going very well today. Wouldn't you say so, Marek?
Incredibly well.
This seems very shifty.
Locked.
I honestly wouldn't
All
mind
that
one
beach
bit,
and
Marek.
sunshine,
sure.
and I'm locked inside. It's locked. Why on earth would they lock a hospital room? That feels unsafe.
Are you tired, Zoe?
No.
You must be tired. Let's go back to sleep.
It seems like a
I'll
cell.
stay right here. I promise I won't ever leave you.
No, I don't want to sleep anymore.
You're not feeling well. I can tell.
Oh.
I don't know what's wrong, but it's not me. It's this place. It's you, Wonkers. You're all wrong.
That hurts my feelings, Zoe.
Good old Wonkers. For as long as I can remember, he's been there for me. Like a surrogate sibling and guardian.
Oh.
Best gift ever. But there's something
No.
not quite right about him. I can't put my finger on it, but he's not really Wonkers.
No. Press it.
Someone will be with you shortly.
Oh, no.
No,
I've seen if I could, like,
this isn't
hide a
really
little
me
bit.
anymore. The Atlantic Ocean looks perfectly serene from here. When the megastorms aren't raging, of course, then not so much. Mum, Dad, and me. That was when we moved to Casablanca.
Oh,
Your call has been registered. We will send someone to your room as soon as possible.
Flowers from Liv.
Liv? Oh, is Liv alive?
Those vitals aren't too bad. Locked. All that beach and
Damn.
sunshine, and I'm
Come
locked
on.
inside. This must go into the hospital hallway. It's locked. Why on earth would they lock a hospital room? That feels unsafe.
Hmm.
Why don't you go back to sleep, Zoe?
No,
You'll feel much
Wonkers.
better if you do.
Stay
There's
awake.
something very wrong about this, and if I go to sleep again, I've slept enough. The call button should really be next to the bed, although I guess they weren't expecting me to wake up from my coma anytime soon.
All nurses are currently busy. Please wait for the next available nurse.
Oh,
You don't sound right.
You're imagining things, Zoe. You're very, very tired. Sleeping will help you feel better.
oh,
You should go back to sleep. Just for a little while.
No.
I don't think there's any way I can get out.
Dad and me in Casablanca. Our 5th anniversary. Reza and I took the backtracks to Norway and a hydro... I wonder where this hospital is located. Must be on one of the quieter beaches in Casablanca. The real estate must cost
Maybe
a
I need to go
fortune.
sleep.
This must go into the hospital hallway. Graduation day in front of Jammy Hall.
Okay, so I don't know what I'm meant to do. The only thing I can think of is go asleep. But that seems like not a good idea.
You don't sound...
You're asleep.
No. Hola, sweetie. I hope these flowers will brighten your day. Love, Liv. That's cute. Get well. Get better. Please wake up. Hope you recover. Don't die. Where's that book you borrowed? Come back to us. All our love. Where were these people before my coma?
I'm sorry, but everyone's frightfully busy. Your patience is appreciated.
There is no patience.
Stop pushing that button.
Huh?
We won't get to you any quicker even if you keep pushing it.
Oh, I'm pushing it.
Stop. Please stop.
Nope.
Someone will be with you shortly. Your call has been registered. We will send someone to your room as soon as possible. All nurses are currently
Oh,
busy.
is it a loop?
Please wait for the next available nurse. I'm sorry, but everyone's frightfully busy. Your patience is appreciated.
No patience.
Stop pushing that button. We won't get to you any quicker even if you keep pushing it.
I need to break some stuff.
It's locked. Why on earth would they lock a hospital room? That... Locked. Locked. All that beach and
Damn.
sunshine and I'm locked inside.
Maybe I need to just go to sleep.
Not being in a coma probably helps.
Let's just go to sleep, eh?
Why don't you?
Go to sleep.
Okay.
Wake up, Zoe. You must wake up. Come on, Zoe, get up. This place isn't real. You need...
Yep.
Was that April?
Was it? This place isn't real.
You don't sound...
You're
No.
asleep.
No. The magic nurse summoning button.
But I don't know how to get out.
When was the last time I visited her shop? That was ages ago. Did it close down? I remember something about...
Oh, and we're
What
back.
just happened? It's locked. Why on earth would they lock a hospital room? That feels locked. All that beach and sunshine and I'm
So
locked
something's just
inside.
happened.
Something happened to her. To Liv.
Oh, she
Something
did.
Terrible. Okay, that was not
Oh.
just in my head. Something's definitely going on.
Again?
Olivia. She's dead. I know it. I feel it. Shit. Am I losing my mind, or is reality glitching? This must go into the hospital hallway. It's locked. Why on earth would they lock a hospital room? That feels unsafe. Karen's nice. She's been a good... I remember falling in love with the place as soon as...
So-
I remember this day vividly.
I've-
I remember we stayed
Oh.
at the... What was the name of that place again? And where was it? I don't remember any of it.
Oh,
Now I'm officially freaked out.
again?
It's weird, but I remember nothing from the trip, aside from talking to Reza about it and this photo. We were there, and we've been together for 5 years. Haven't we? No. No, this is wrong. This feels all wrong.
Oh, take it. I guess I'm picking up all the wrong
I
stuff.
remember that day. We had one of
Yeah.
our dad and daughter days. We walked around exploring the city. We Jardin de Roses. Home, sweet home for most of my childhood.
I remember graduating.
To think of it, I don't remember much from that day. I was there. I was wearing a gown, but who else was there? Dad? Reza? And what was the ceremony like? I just can't remember. Weird. Something's wrong. The whole graduation thing, something's definitely wrong here.
So it's stuff that didn't really happen that I've got to take. Oh, and this one, we were never together.
There were so many hiding places. Me, and when she came after me, she would stomp her... I don't actually remember her voice that
Yeah.
well. Or her face. Or that she was there with Dad and me.
Oh, there we go. We got it.
Mum was... She wasn't... Where was she? That's me, in Cape Town. This must have been Sandy Bay. I remember this day vividly. That's me, in Cape... This must have been
Okay,
Sandy
so it's
Bay.
that one.
Dad and me. Dad's been away. I remember Dad and Dad's been
Yeah,
away
okay.
a lot. Traveling. Casablanca. Maybe I'll go Jardin. Casablanca. Maybe I'll go Jardin. Casablanca's a great place to grow
Thanks
up.
for joining us.
Such an...
Things
I'd
are
almost...
generally going
I'd
very
almost
well today.
forgot.
Wouldn't you
Yes,
say
that
so,
one's
Mark?
okay.
Incredibly well, Rika. We'll soon be out of jobs, the both of us.
I honestly wouldn't mind one bit, Marek. Following up on yesterday's heartwarming What He
Your
Caught
call
story,
has been
the
registered.
company behind
We will send
everyone's
someone
this gonna be the same?
You don't sound right.
has reached an
You're a
unprecedented
No.
Yeah.
110%.
So, can I...
Rika, but who can argue? The Dreamer has changed everything.
An end to war, an end to violence, an end to poverty. What are we doing here, Marek? We should be in Dreamtime too.
You said it, Rika. You said it.
Watty Corp has also announced that surplus profits from the Dream Machine will go to sponsoring free dreamers for children in need worldwide, giving them the opportunity to escape their dreary, pointless existence.
We talked
for a
about
life
going
Oh.
to Svalbard, but we never did.
Oh.
We
inside
broke
Dreamtime.
up, and that trip, it
Outstanding.
never happened.
Just
What are
another
you doing,
reason why Watty
Zoe?
Corp is our
You
favorite
shouldn't be
corporation,
on your
Marek.
feet.
And they're not even paying
This
us to
isn't
say
a
that.
real memory.
I'll tuck you in and
So we're
make you a
fixing
little
it.
story, just like in the old days.
Shut up, fake. Wattilla. You're not even Wonkas. You're a Wattilla.
I didn't
They are
graduate.
so
I
good.
dropped out.
Just trust us on
I mean,
that.
sometimes I wish I hadn't. But this is a false memory.
Ah.
You don't look well, Zoe. You're probably seeing things.
Nope.
Please lie down, just for a minute.
Helena was
I'll
never
watch
part of our
over you.
lives. It
I'll
was just
sing
me
for
and
you.
Dad. She abandoned us when I was an infant.
This isn't helping anyone, Zoe. You're just going to
Liv had an
ruin
accident.
everything.
She's dead.
Please
She
stop.
never sent me a get well
Please go
card.
back to bed. Go back to sleep, Zoe.
Oh my god.
There we go.
This
We did it.
isn't real. This place is a hallucination or a projection. I need to get out of here.
Look what you've done. Why couldn't you just leave things be? We could be happy here together. The both of us. Forever.
Forever.
I need you to go back to sleep, Zoe. Now. Before it's too late. Before... Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Why couldn't you just leave things be? We could be happy here together. The both of
locked.
us. Forever.
Why on earth would they lock a
I
hospital?
need you
No,
to go
still
back
not.
to sleep,
Feels
Zoe.
No.
Unsafe.
Now. Before it's too late.
No, this isn't really me
Before-
anymore.
Look what you've done.
Oh, jeez.
Look what you've done. Why couldn't you just leave things be?
Locked.
We could
Still
be
locked,
happy
okay.
All that
together.
beach and sunshine,
The
and I'm
both
locked
of
in.
us,
I remember that
forever.
day. We
I
had one of
need
our
you to
dad
go
and
back
daughter
to
days.
sleep,
We walked
Zoe.
around exploring the
Now,
city. We went to a
before it's
museum,
too late.
and then we ate an amazing
Before-
buffet dinner at the
Look
Wati
what
Plaza
you've
Hotel
done.
All
downtown.
nurses
Look
are
what you've
currently
done.
busy.
Not
She's
Why
being in
working
a
couldn't
with
you
coma
just
probably
leave things
helps.
be?
Those
We could be
vitals aren't
happy
too
here
bad.
together. The both of us, forever. I need you to go back to sleep, Zoe.
Thinking of you. I
Now,
would hope so.
before it's too late. Before... Look what you've
Oh
done.
jeez, shut up.
Look what you've done. Why couldn't you just leave things be?
Something's wrong. This place and you. You're all wrong. You're not you.
That doesn't make any sense, Zoe. Of course I'm me. I've always been me. Wonkers, your old friend. Your best friend in the whole world.
You look the same, but you don't act the same, and you don't sound the same. It's like someone put you together from memory, but they didn't get the details right. They didn't know you like I know you, and they probably figured it wouldn't matter. That's what's wrong with this whole place. It's made of memories, and some of them are not right. Europolis, Arcadia. I wasn't dreaming. They were real. This is the dream, or a dream made physical. By me. I made this, and I can see through it.
But I'm real, Zoe? Aren't I?
Of course you are, Wonkers. Of course you're real.
Are you sure you don't want to play a game?
Oh.
We haven't played a game in so
Yay!
I'm sorry, Wonkers.
Okay then. Promise to wake me up later?
I promise.
Nighty-night.
Ah, that was Wonka's.
I'll miss you too, buddy.
Yay. So now can we leave? Oh. Okay. Oh. Boom. Oh my days, I like that. That's cool. And lasers. Oh. Okay. Oh. What is happening? What the hell? Okay, now I'm confused. Are we an experiment? I am so confused. I think we're an experiment. What was it say? Jiva? Was it Jiva? What know what that is? 3 days ago.
Bib, stop that. It's not a toy. You could kill someone.
Ah, Bip's okay.
Someone you don't want to kill.
Send for a healer, you cretins! My legs are broken!
Good.
What do we do with her?
I haven't decided yet. We have enough on Sister Alessandra to hold a summary court-martial and execute her. Or we send her to Sadir to stand trial. She'll face death. Or worse, a solitary life sentence in the black hole. To be honest, I think that decision should be yours.
Oh.
She must stand trial. But we don't know what's happening in Sadir. Someone may want to protect her. And we can't bring her with us to Mercuria. Our people must know the truth. Alessandra needs to stand trial for what she's done in Sadir. She's murdered thousands, and she believes she's righteous. Nothing will be gained from sparing her life.
Send us to
Our people
Sadir.
must know the truth. Let's send her home.
Good. We'll send a ship back to Azadir as soon as possible. Lock her up and keep her safe. She'll be going home to Sadir.
Let me go, you fools. You're doing the Shadow's work. Goddess. Help me. Oh, it hurts.
No.
What now, Kian?
We go back, and we end this. Can I count on your help?
You can. When I followed you here, I had no idea. I had my suspicions. I don't trust Vamon and Saya. They've been lying to us, and they're planning something. But I was blinded by faith and my trust in the Council. I followed you so that I could arrest you, kill you, if necessary, to have my eyes opened this way. A veil's been lifted, all thanks to you. I failed you. I failed our nation. And I'm sorry for that, Kian, for distrusting you. I should have known better.
I'm disappointed in him. He should know me better than to think I would knowingly betray my people. But I won't confront him about it until after the war is won. He should have known better than to brand me a traitor. But I understand why he made that mistake. Our friendship may never be the same, but we need to put this behind us and move on. He should have known better than to brand me. I gave you reason to doubt me.
I'm not so sure about that, Kian. I acted rashly and...
General, Harmy, I forgive you.
Huh?
There's one thing I must know. Who told you I'd gone to Gien?
Mother Utana. Don't ask me how she knew. Well, she has her sources. She urged me to follow you.
She wanted you to see this with your own eyes.
Perhaps so, but how would she know what I'd find here?
She trusted me.
Yes, although, if she already knew the truth, why did she say nothing? It wouldn't have been better to keep me in Mercuria and arrest Vamon and Saya?
I'm sure she had her reasons, Harmy. Is your cloud ship ready to bring us back?
The fastest ship in the fleet. We'll be there in less than 3 days.
Enough time to lay plans along the way. I need your most trusted men to fight alongside the rebels against Vamon's troops.
They will. There are fewer of us than there are of them, but we have the light on our side. We'll follow your command, Kian. To the first mountain, if it be so.
What will happen to the prisoners?
They'll be freed, fed, cared for. They'll need to stay here until the situation in Mercuria has been resolved. After that, we can provide them with passage to wherever they want to go. We owe them that, and much more.
We'll have to leave young Bip with his parents, or I'm sure he'll try to sneak on board our ship. Bip, time to go.
Ah, Bip. I hope his parents are okay. Moon's Eve.
Everything's ready for the ceremony, Your Excellency. The engineers have informed me that the engine is ready. Whenever you wish to begin.
My men have been posted around the city, ready to handle any unrest. Though I don't expect any. This being Reap Moon's Eve, most of the peasants will be too drunk to pay attention.
Is there anything else you need, Prophet?
You've done all I've asked. With the General away, there will be fewer distractions to worry about. The Office of Scientific Progress has proven itself a loyal servant to the Goddess. The support in Sadir has been unwavering. I am pleased with your work.
Thank you, Prophet. We live to serve the Goddess.
Where is the First?
In her room, praying for the success of our mission. She did not want to overshadow this ceremony with her presence. Her humility makes her a worthy one of the Six.
You deserve all the glory tonight, sister. You, and the Commander, of course. When I activate the engine, a new era will begin. We will shape this world according to the wishes of the Goddess. Magic will finally be eradicated. The transition may cause fear and unrest for a time, but I trust you to handle this with authority and efficiency.
Of course.
I must prepare. When I am ready, I'll send word to you. You will have the privilege of telling the people of this city they're witnessing the birth of a new era.
Who's that?
Hami has returned. With Kian. He's joined the Resistance.
What? Who told you this?
They've been trying to recruit my men. Some have turned, though most have not.
Why didn't you inform the Prophet?
And have him cast us from the top of the tower. We'll handle this. The Prophet will never know.
Mother Utana and the First, they can't know either. They might interfere.
You take care of them. I will take care of the Resistance and Hami. Once and for all. Soon it won't even matter. Tonight, once the engine is active.
We take control, yes, I know. I just... We didn't need this. Not when we're so close, after all that we...
Don't worry yourself, sire. Proceed as planned.
Yes. Yes.
Oh dear. What's going on? I think things are about to heat up. I start fighting.
Long ago, when I was a boy, exploring the mountains close to my village, I met an old Dormari man, herding his stone goats. Our two people were officially at war, but there were still Dormari tribes near our village and some trade between humans and magicals. The old man spoke with kindness, fed me dried fruits and goat's milk, and told me I had magic in me, just like his grandchildren. When I returned home and told my mother, she commanded me to never speak a word of this to my father. And then she leaned in and whispered something in my ear I'll always remember. Magic, she said, is a part of everything. Magic is in the wind and rain, the stones and the ocean. It's in me, my mother said. And it's in you. Your heart, your mind, your blood. We've been at war with magic for most of my life. But I've never forgot my mother's whispered words. And I've always felt it in me. Felt that magic's a part of me. For decades, I've fought it, denied it, rejected it. Tonight, that fight ends, and another begins. This is no longer a war between humans and magicals. This is a battle for the very soul of our world. If you will have me, if you accept us, we stand with you all. We fight at your side.
Tonight, we put aside our differences, our history, our grievances, and we stand united as one. Humans and magicals, Azadi and Northlanders. We are all Arcadians. Our eyes have been opened to the truth of what's being done to magicals. The Prophet has deceived the Azadi people. The engine is a weapon aimed at us all. We don't yet know what this ceremony will bring, but if we don't act tonight, in the face of death, we shall live to regret it tomorrow. General Hami will lead sorties against Vamon's men, force their surrender, and push through to the commander and Sister Saya. Those who refuse to lay down their arms, we fight. As hard as it will be to strike at your own brothers, there's no other choice. Your goal is to apprehend Saya and Vamon, alive if possible, dead if necessary. You'll take your commands from the General. Any misgivings you may have must be put to rest now. I trust Hami with my life. And tonight, so shall you. The engine must be destroyed. We don't know what it's truly for or how it works, but the Prophet means to reshape the world using its powers. This isn't magic. It's something darker than sorcery. Something older and infinitely more dangerous. Let's stop it. Let's stop them all from destroying our world, from destroying magic.
Let's do this in the memory of our absent comrades. Liko, Bob who can see, Enu.
Oh.
There's been enough death.
She died?
Come back alive.
No.
You've received your assignments. Prepare to move out. And when this night is over, let's all return here to watch the sun rise on a new Mercuria.
No.
You know what to do, Kian?
Ferdaus will shut down the engine from the control room near the green. In order to do that, he needs me inside the tower.
You'll go alone?
I've been inside before. It will be easier on my own. Anna will escort Ferdaus and keep him safe.
I wish we could fight side by side tonight, but your task is more important. And more perilous.
You'll have the Resistance by your side.
I couldn't ask for better company. My men won't flinch from their duty. When they learned what was being done to the non-humans, and what the camps were for. I wish there was time to spread the truth further. But instead, we're forced to fight our own. We can only hope that most choose to surrender, rather than remain loyal to Vamon.
I'm sure they will, once they find themselves facing you. Civil war is a terrible thing, Harvey. Most men shy from it. I don't envy you your task tonight.
We do what we must.
Yep.
Goddess protect you, Kian. If all goes well, we'll talk again soon.
We shall.
Yes. And we do what we must. And what we must is end the episode here. That was a bit close. So this has been weird. Very, very weird. Hopefully we get some answers. Because as of now, it's just what? Obviously I understand this side, but Zoe's side is a bit more unknown. It seems like we've been in an experiment, but we have been here. I don't know. Next episode, we'll work it out. I'm probably going to carry on playing. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Until next time, guys. Peace.